Only Generation is the latest album from Echosmith, who joins us here at August Hall in San Francisco.
Yay!
How are you?
We're good. Good to see you again.
Amazing
after a couple
to see
years.
you. Yes, I feel like we just did this, and here you are. The album's actually out, and
Yeah, I'm happy that we can say it's finally out.
yeah, and you have
real.
a lavender sweater on.
I do. I got married. You know,
there's
lots of big
so
stuff.
much-
Lavender sweater, same level of getting
I was
married.
about to say
you know,
the
whatever.
lavender sweater and just got married.
It's basically the same thing. I love this sweater a lot.
Yeah.
How was the wedding, and what has it been like being a newlywed?
Honestly, the wedding was perfect. I cannot remember anything that went wrong, because if anything did, it obviously didn't matter. But it was it was the best day ever. I mean, I can say that with confidence. It was like the best day of my life.
And
It
you
was so
remembered
sweet.
key moments and things? 'Cause
I do. Well, we really made a point. I kept telling myself, I'm like, remember this, be present. Because there is a lot going on. But my favorite moment was right after we had the ceremony. We had time, just the two of us, before we did all the other things, and just like really soaked it in and just hung out, just the two of us. I don't know how long it was. It was probably like 10 minutes at most. But it was the best memory of the entire day, just to have that together. So yeah, it was the best. I'm like sad it's over still.
I'm sure you're still looking at the videos and
Oh yeah,
album
we
and
have
all
a
that,
great
right?
wedding video, and it just takes me back. I've cried so many times watching it.
Graham, what was it like to see your sister get married?
I cried.
Did you?
It was the best wedding I ever been to.
Yeah? Really?
Like-
Better than
It
Noah's?
was beautiful.
It was really beautiful. Like
Wow.
the
I think
area,
we're planning
the
the
scenic
Noah's
area was so great, and the
Yeah.
weather, wow,
Yeah.
the best weather.
Weather was
It
good.
was the best day,
wedding.
even though it wasn't my day. It was your day.
San Francisco! I want to see every single one of you put your hands together like this.
How much of this material that you have on this album is from the joy of the nuptials and things?
There were definitely songs that were inspired by that. And I mean, I've been with my now husband for a long time, so there have been a lot of songs inspired by him in general. But I think the feeling of getting ready for a wedding really just, I don't know, it gave me a huge burst of inspiration, and that's where the song Follow You came out. And I mean, there's a lot of songs that were written kind of in that time frame, whether it was that song Follow You or I Don't Want to Lose My Love, or
Last
even
Forever in those verses. We had
Last
a lot
Forever.
Of conversations
Yes,
about
I mean, there were so many songs that came in that couple, months. So it was really cool to have that burst of inspiration from like the coolest thing in my whole life happening, and getting to channel that for, what we love to do for a quote unquote job was really special. So, when I sing these songs on stage that are, that were written in this really special time, I get to sort of relive that again, which I love, because I just love. I always dreamed of getting married, and it just is so crazy that I actually did, and it was actually that perfect, you know? So.
And there were no thoughts of, hey, we got this album in the works and we have work going on, I should wait, or anything like that?
I wanted to be able to, plan the wedding ahead of time, which I did, but at the end of the day, it was really important that I got to actually have a wedding, and I wanted to plan it myself, and it worked out so perfect timing wise, because we were still writing and recording the album. So it worked out perfect that I could plan every part of my wedding and just be involved in that whole process and enjoy it. So it worked out great to do it then, as opposed to, let's wait another year, because that would have been now, and we're way too busy. I can't imagine planning a wedding at this point,
Yeah. Diamonds is one of my favorite tracks.
Thank you. Me too.
And I like how it actually was a song you played live a few times and test rode the thing as you were trying to get the final version out. I mean, is that true, or was that just
for
so you were
years
so...
we were playing that song. It was slightly different. We added some things. We changed the verses. But yeah, we got to really test that one out in a live setting, and that one always felt really, really, really good. It's like a perfect summer jam, And it was really fun to play that live. And then eventually, when we're finishing out the record, like, okay, we've had this song for years. What do we do with it? We decided, let's make the story more personal, more real, more raw, more who we are. And we did that. And I'm super stoked on how that song has turned out. And I think it's musically really fun, and lyrically has a lot of richness.
You had some experience working with some EDM guys, an appearance with the Linkin Park tribute and things. Anything in particular from those experiences or thoughts of continuing down an electronic path?
I think the electronic path is really fun, and I think it'll be forever reserved for features and collaborations. I don't ever see our band necessarily going down that path, but I mean, I love when we have awesome DJs remix our songs, for example, or if I get to sing on someone's song, or you know, we do songs together like we did with Audie and with Favorite Sound. That was a song that we wrote, and we got to like really do that collaboratively, and that was really cool. So I love doing that. It's super fun because I got to sing at EDC, and there are experiences like also Coachella that I got to do with Zed. I mean, that I love so much, and I loved getting to like get a taste of that world. But I think it's really fun for features. You know, I want to always keep, you know, my opinion. I think you guys would agree. But I think reserving Echosmith to stay is like a really bandy thing, and having the band be the core of it more than anything is really important to us. So. You know, the EDM stuff is like so fun, and I love doing it. I'll do more of it, I'm sure. Yeah. But for Echosmith, I just want it to always feel Echosmithy, even though, yeah, it evolves and changes as we do. But I'm really happy with how, you know, this album came out, because it feels like the same band as the first one, but just older. And, you know, we experimented more with certain things, but at the end of the day, the core of it is still
Anything in particular that you did experiment with, and sound-wise?
Yeah, I mean, we just spent a lot of time. You know, I have a home studio. Our dad, who produced a record as well, he has a home studio. So we just spend a lot of time trying things out, and that's the whole thing. Like, you play one instrument and then you like trip it out and tune it down, or like things like that. You can make these kind of peculiar, different kinds of instruments out of one instrument that can add something organic and fresh, but also have something that, I don't know, feels familiar in a way. So I think playing with stuff like that, affecting things in weird ways, weird technical production stuff. We tried, you know, just a lot of stuff, which is fun.
Yeah, because, you know, Dua Lipa put out a song and she had the cowbell in there and everybody flipped out. Right?
That's a great cowbell.
Yeah.
I love that sound.
You know, it was like unexpected and what have you, right? So that's always something interesting, that when an artist puts out a new album, it's like, oh yeah, remember that cowbell that we brought out, or what have you.
We need to throw a cowbell in something. We'll do it eventually.
We've gotten close. We've done glass bottles and stuff. We did some of that on this record, I think, too. Anyway, it's all fun.
Well, it's great to see you guys.
Yeah, you too. I'm so glad. I'm so glad we got to do this again.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the show tonight.
Oh, thanks. Hopefully it's not so long before we see you again.
Absolutely, yes.
Love it.
It is Echosmith, Lonely Generation is their new album. You're watching B-Sides on Air.
San Francisco!